Yeah, basic thinking and warming stuff up. Just throw a couple balls in your pocket.
I actually I have a thing. I can't play with a ball in my pocket because I'm serious. Because I
won't be a good driller then.
Whenever I whenever I have a ball in my pocket, I always hit it with my other hand. If I'm doing two hands.
Yeah, that's fine. See if you can quiet your legs a little bit more and your swing.
Quiet it.
Yeah, so I feel like you're doing like a big.
That's the only thing.
A big wind up here.
Because sometimes I don't know. You know who I saw do that, and it's just like natural. Like I don't try to do that, but Anna Bright does that. Where like she'll she'll just take huge swings. And
part
then
of it is
up. She does.
Well, yeah. Thing. I mean, in a game, you do it to like mask the speed up.
Right.
But like if you're dinking straight ahead, I feel like you're kind of wasting energy.
Motion.
Yeah. Especially if it's like straight ahead where it's a little bit quicker and you have less time.
I just don't know if I need to practice like disguising it.
We'll get there. Let's start with like the basic stuff. Yeah. So I would like stay in your athletic stance, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then try to get everything in like one step.
Okay.
So like here,
so,
and then
step if I need
I think something that helped me a lot with dinking and being consistent is taking your paddle, getting it down early.
Okay.
And then going through with your legs. So like two, they say like to and through.
Mm-hmm.
So to the spot and then through to your target.
Where do you think your paddle should be like when you're just like chilling there, everyone's dinking? Should it be here or down? Because I feel like the hand. Like,
I like to have it like just a little, it depends where I am on the court. If I'm at the kitchen, probably just like a little bit over the net.
Okay.
In a kind of a neutral stance, maybe like a tiny bit backhand. Because if it's a dink, you have time to bring it down, right?
Okay.
You don't have time. If you're here,
you don't have.
The only person who does that is J.W. Johnson, but he's like another. He's inhuman.
So
nobody has hands as fast as him. He sits like this.
Yeah.
I would recommend just like getting like a nice athletic stance, and then maybe just like a little bit above the net.
Okay.
Probably is the best spot. And another tip is like you kind of want to follow the ball with the tip of your paddle.
Bit, yeah.
So like if the ball's here, you're pointed here.
Okay.
Because most likely like we'll talk about this again later, but the spots when you're attacking here is kind of most likely line.
Okay.
But we'll talk about that later. Anyways, I want you to focus on like the athletic stance, and then for dinks, trying to get there in like one lunge, then getting your paddle early and then lifting with your legs.
Okay.
Instead of like what you were doing was kind of
too much. Okay.
Just a lot of wasted movement. So I'm like sitting, waiting for the ball, and then I'm pushing through. Oh, you just did it there?
Yeah, I see. Like this more?
Yeah. So like so you're here, and then you're dropping it here.
So like
you don't have to go up at all.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
If it's at the body, you can take a drop step or out of the air, depending on where it is. Look out of the air. It's really deep. Just dropping back, pushing it back. The more you can do like more smooth strokes,
the more
it's just gonna be more consistent. Instead of like when you're doing the big swings, you have to sync everything up perfectly. And like if your timing's off a little bit,
it's gonna mess it up.
A mishit, right? Let's just warm up the cross guard. We'll start with the forehand.
This one, I kind of feel myself. I feel like I have to almost take a swing on this one.
So yeah, for this, I don't know. Yeah, I just saw on your last shot, you kind of like lean back.
Yeah.
Something that's going to cause pop-ups.
Just get behind.
So what you want to do is like shuffle early.
Okay.
So if the ball is here, like it's landing here, instead of, doing that,
right.
do another shuffle.
And
keep it nice and control in front. Yeah. Another tip I think about when dinking is, they say like every shot should add up to 3. Have you heard that one before?
No.
So basically there's kind of a 1 shot, which is like a defensive shot.
Okay.
Or a 2 shot, which is like an aggressive push dink, like a roll, top spin.
Okay, I get that.
Or aggressive slice. So if you're getting an aggressive shot, or if you're hitting an aggressive shot to me, I have to move outside my body.
You're defensive.
I'm giving you a 1 back, so it adds up to 2. You're hitting an aggressive shot, pulling me off the court, and I'm trying to rip it back across the court.
Don't try to hit aggression with aggression, basically.
Really hard, yeah.
Yeah.
So anytime you're like push outside of this right leg, like you have to shuffle, focus on like
resetting middle.
Getting there, yeah, looking for a soft shot kind of in this area.
Right.
Towards that person's left foot.
Okay.
And then when the ball's sitting up here, then you can get, underneath and put some topspin on it. Yep.
Okay.
So I've got time, put topspin, topspin. You push me out, it'll do a little reset dink, reset dink, reset dink, topspin, topspin, topspin.
Nice.
See? All right, let's do back end. This is still the warm up. Okay. You hit mostly two-handers?
I mostly hit two-handers.
Okay.
It's so much more comfortable for me.
Oh, another question I had for you. You had Tommy John surgery, right? Yeah. That's why you have the choke up?
Right.
So you can't.
If I get the whip, it like
hurts the elbow. Okay.
I know in the long run it would help me for a little.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. We'll work with it. The same thing on this hand, like push me there and I put a
reset.
There you go. Good. I got one.
One thing I find myself, the only problem with the two-hand is sometimes, like say you hit a high one kind of like that.
Yeah.
I'm already drop stepping back because I want to get 2 on it and I could have like flicked it,
Yeah. So for the 2, well, I use both.
Yeah.
Typically when I'm pulled out, like anytime I have to like move left, I don't like to hit a 2.
Right.
Because then I have a tendency to kind of get a little unbalanced, get the shoulder up, and kind of yank it high. And then it's like, ooh, my poor partner, right?
Right.
So anytime it's like out here, I'm much more comfortable hitting that back. And then, yeah, the nice thing about the 1, like you said, is you can hit that shot and then kind of lean in on the next one.
Yeah.
Where I like to hit the 2 is if it's like 1 that's like kind of landing in this area.
Right.
I have time to get around it. I know it's like sitting up.
Right.
And I can really get low and put some shoulder under it.
Over it,
yeah. Topspin.
Got it.
Some people like to hit it more than others.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be my suggestions. Like you don't want to hit it when it's out here. On that 1 that you just hit in the net here.
Yeah.
Like this, even if you hit this out of the air, like you probably want to hit it early if you can. But this is not going to be, if you're getting this out of the air, it's probably not going to be a great shot.
Right, yeah.
What I'd like to see you do is take 1 more shuffle here.
And then one-hand it.
And then you can either reset it to the middle, or if it's really sitting up, I think that one was coming with some pace, so probably a reset middle there.
Yeah.
Instead of like this out of the air.
That's hard.
It's hard, and it's not really going to take away time from your opponent either.
To the rally, yeah.
Like you want to take out of the air there. I'm like taking away your time.
Yes.
But if it's coming across, unless it's high, and I'm attacking it there.
Got it.
Probably doesn't make sense to take it out of the air down there. So like that one, I had a little bit more time, so I like to hit the 2 there.
Nice shot.
I got one.
You got one?
Yeah. You shouldn't have to chase him. I got this whole basket here.
Nice.
Take that. Ah. And so the same thing on the backhand is, I see you're doing like this.
Okay.
And you're like chopping.
Right.
The open face of your paddle will add a natural bit of backspin.
Okay.
So you don't have to do a chop like this.
Right.
It's going to be more of
like a scoop push.
Yeah, it's more like a push. So like when you push the ball is going to want to naturally roll off the top here.
Yeah.
And that's going to cause some backspin.
Backspin.
So what you want to do is I like to get my paddle as low as possible, and then just make sure you're like, this foot's kind of pointing to your target, like you're setting up toward your target, and then nice, easy push through.
Right.
If you watch like Ben Johns, he'll hustle to get to the spot. But every time he's hitting it, it's slow and
controlled.
Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't want to change too much because I know you got a tournament.
Right.
But just some observations.
Think about, yeah.
Yeah. So you're going like that.
Yeah, it's not
same thing. You have to sync it up perfectly, right?
Be more methodical.
If you do like a little bit less or a little bit more, you go higher in the net. Whereas this is more controlled.
Consistent, yeah.
But yeah, it takes time, to practice it. I got one. Okay. I want to do, let's just warm up hands for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then we're going to do a couple thinking games.
Yeah.
And then we'll do speed ups after that.
Okay.
Okay.
So hands were just.
So you come in front of me here. I like to start with your heel on the kitchen. I know it's counterintuitive, but it's It's kind of like using a donut in baseball, right?
Okay.
You know that analogy?
Yeah.
Where
exactly.
you take the donut off, everything's a lot faster,
light,
right?
Yeah.
We'll just start with like cooperative.
Just kind of
let's try like forehand to forehand.
Okay.
And show me like your like basic volley stance. Yeah. So like even that far back, I don't think you need to. Like you have one of the most powerful paddles in the game, right?
Yeah.
You can use it. All you gotta do. That's it.
Kind of here.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's go like forehand to forehand. And this is like cooperative, like not trying to put it apart. And you can get a little bit of like hip movement.
Yeah.
Too. So it kind of comes from the hip a little bit.
Okay.
It's like just real nice controlled volleys, right? Oh, I didn't know what I wanted to do there. Good job. Another thing I find helps a little bit is, and I think this is like a table tennis thing, but maybe it's in tennis too, is use that offhand to kind of guide a little bit too. Meaning? So you're like, especially in drives, like you want to almost like grab the ball, your offhand, push through with this hand.
Kind of, yeah, almost.
But on the volleys, it's like it's a little bit of that on a micro scale. So I'm getting like this hand here. Mm-hmm. I'm using it to like
almost,
like elbow the brother.
Get some rotation, you know? I see what you're saying.
Or like pull the rope. That's like a good analogy.
Okay.
And that'll help you get a little bit more torque in your hips too. Instead of having it, you know, like use it for balance.
Right.
Instead of having it just like hang there, you know?
I like that.
Okay, let's do same thing backhand.
Backhand.
So just like, I would start it like here, and then just.
Okay.
Mitch always yells at me when we're doing this one to not cheat and like don't just sit here.
Don't sit
Try
here.
to get your paddle back to your like in case they're in a game there could be a forehand. So so you're here and then back here.
Here and then okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm just like giving it a little bit of
wrist.
Like wrist. Yeah.
Just give us some extra
like
pace.
All my power is kind of like I'm just giving it like a little you know, the paddle is powerful enough to get it there.
To do win.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go So you don't even have to go up.
Up.
Not in this.
Yes.
We'll talk about other stuff later,
out.
But
okay.
Yeah. For this it's just a little punch, you know. I got one. Nice. Okay, let's go behind the line and anywhere.
Okay.
Forehand or backhand. You can put a little bit more on these now.
Yeah, because we got some more time.
Yep. Same thing. I want to like both hands are here, right? Nice. Oh, good shot.
Nice.
And then when you're trying to do that like put away shot, I find it helps if you like really stick your butt out. And try to kind of eat as early as you can. And yeah, a little bit down facing. Sorry, I got one. Sorry.
Nice.
All right, I'll do a couple more. Nope. All right, let's stop there. Okay. So I have like 2 games I like to play for dinking.
Let's hear it.
One. Let's just start with the first one. I think it's a little bit quicker. I guess depending on how the dinking goes, but yeah. I call this one mini skinny. Okay. And basically we start in front of each other. We're playing skinny singles, but just at the kitchen. So I start the ball with a feed, and you give me a feed back.
Yeah.
After that, we play it out. My box is the half the court. Your box is half the court. Anything goes. Speed ups, Ernie's, ATPs, right? And then I play, especially when I'm on the left side. Right. This line like a little bit looser.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Sometimes I will come across and hit that. So we'll decide kind of in the moment, but some people are very strict with this line. I like to play it a little looser.
I think it should be looser. I agree.
It can go back.
Got it.
You can do lobs. All right. So, and then when you win a point, one person moves to the other box.
Other box.
So like we're starting straight ahead. Say if you win a point.
We're cross now.
Then we're cross. Yep, exactly. Okay, we'll play to 11. Rally scoring.
Starting now?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a feed. You feed it back, and we're live.
And then we start.
Yep.
Nice.
1 out.
1 out. Shot. All right, 2-0.
Oh, man. Good off speed. I thought I was going a lot faster. 2-1.
So now you're here.
Yeah, now we're straight ahead on this side. 3-1.
Shot.
Good shot. You're here. 4-2. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. 4-3. Oh, I just touched.
Wow.
My bad.
You're good.
5-3. Nope. All right, 6-3.
2 more break.